guys, thank you so much for watching Mama Faya. I'm here with a little bit of a different type of content. You can see I've kind of altered and modified my body, and I wanted to show off my tattoo today, talk about the process. Um, it was a big cover up. This guy, oh whoa, sorry, I'm really bad at left from right, especially in the camera, but this is a full-on cover-up, and then we just did the whole arm. It was a huge process that I started in September of last year, when my boyfriend got very, very sick from ALS, and you can kind of tell, like, the side he was alive, and then, like, the side was after his passing, and it's pretty dark, but I love it. The inspiration for this was like a Santa Muerte type image. This was a cover-up, so we had, like I said, so we had to go for that. Also my artist, I'm going to link in the description box below, but he's Judil from Boston Tattoo Company. I was really lucky to find him and be able to get him but we designed this whole thing together, and you can see I have the High Priestess here, and I can show you from the back. And I got a classic clock with some astrological signs. And so I would love to know in the description box what you guys think about it. You know, I love it. This is the Three of Swords. I've got the High Priestess here. And then the Lovers here. I think the Lovers is my favorite. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It was a huge process for me, and I wanted to talk a little bit about healing the tattoo. You can see we just finished it the end of June. It was June 24th. And the biggest mistake I made so far, you can see this is taking... I'm struggling with healing this part of it, and I haven't struggled to heal this tattoo very much, but this part is proving to be really rough. I didn't take enough time off. It's a really sensitive area, and I really should have taken some more time off. But I just wanted to get it done, so I jumped in. I feel like we got this done very, very quickly. And I love this part of the tattoo. The reason it does look a little inflamed and not quite healed is because it's not. And again, it's my fault. I haven't had any struggles healing any other part of this tattoo. But because I haven't rested enough. And you have to drink lots and lots of water. I also supplement with... liquid IV or something like it. Also, any of the products I show in this video, I'm certainly not sponsored. But I would love to know your thoughts first and foremost in the comments, especially for my tarot lovers. What do you think of the tarot cards and the tarot card inspiration? And there's Mother Gaia and then Earth, and we got a black hole. And this is inspired by the Star tarot card. So all of it had tarot inspiration, which is also why I'm posting this on this channel. But yeah, healing this is the most important part. And I have pretty sensitive skin, so I've always used unscented products. Like you can see here, like we were just messing with the cats and it got me a little jacked up. And also I would suggest, when I did most of this in the fall and winter, that was literally the best time to do it. Like, because now finishing it in June and going into July has been a real challenge. It's almost like I wish I could have waited until fall to finish it. But it was tough to not just wrap it up. I cried when it was finished. This is, I believe, 56 hours of work, could be more. But I love it, but I would love to know your thoughts. Like, any feedback. The main thing was covering up the one on my forearm, so we really kind of had to go, pretty dark on the underarm. But anyway, I would supplement with like an electrolyte drink just to stay more hydrated. I'm not as hydrated as I should be today. Work has been crazy, but anyway, I also supplement with collagen when I'm healing a large tattoo. I feel like it helps. I can't say it definitely helps, but I feel like it does. And Manuka honey, I do use this almost every day anyway, and I feel like it really does help with everything. So I find the most economical Manuka honey from Thrive Market, which is the app. As far as skincare goes, the only thing I'll use on my skin now is this here. So you can see, I gotta refill my body wash. But these products are amazing. And especially for cleaning a tattoo, I feel. If you're gonna do an antibacterial, which is a good idea too, especially the first day or two, clear dial, the light blue dial, or orange dial, that is it. Like, there's very few soaps that I trust besides dial and these, because my skin is so sensitive. So this is literally baby soap. And then as far as like moisturizer, I have very, very dry skin. I know my skin. I get dried out so easily. And so I tend to, and also I don't react great to second skin. I have kept second skin on these tattoos for about 24 hours, but then my skin just starts to be like, no more. The convenience of it is really nice. I do wish I could use second skin longer, but it just doesn't agree with me. And I may not, if I do this again, I may not use it at all next time. Because that might explain also why I'm having a rough time with this spot here. But again, that is my fault, not the artist's fault. Like, the thing is, once you leave the shop, if your artist is good at saturation, and they're a good tattoo artist, once you leave the shop, it is 100% up to you and your skin. I feel like I'm lucky I have agreeable to tattoo skin. My skin is, I think, probably pretty easy to tattoo. I take good care of it. I've always tried to, anyway. Like, this tattoo is, God, I want to say like 15 years old. I had to get it redone because the original artist did not know how to saturate and all the color like fell out. But this guy's lasted a long, long time. My tattoos on my back have lasted, once I got it redone by a real artist. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But there's a reason I covered up, and I'd like to cover this one up or do something else at some point. But I'm just so happy to have that other one gone. It's gone. It's gone. And this does represent a lot of my journey, especially the last 2 years of, taking care of someone who was really, really sick and that I loved with all my heart. It was, still in therapy once a week. I was in therapy for like twice a week after he passed, and sorry, I'm getting emotional. It's been a really emotional journey though, and this really, really helped. I'll show you my moisturizers soon. But if you have really dry skin, moisturize the hell out of your tattoo. But if you have really oily skin, you may want to use different products, or find what works for you. This is the stuff I suggest is gonna work for people with dry skin. But I should have went on a script, I guess, for this. But this, I would suggest. I thought this out for years, and I saved my money for years and years. My partner and I thought we were going to buy a house, so that I took some of that money when that didn't happen. But anyway, I always wanted to cover up these tattoos. I don't hate this one as much as I hated this one. And I'm just so happy with it now, but it was a process. And I would suggest that you get tattooed when you're grieving, though, if you've already had the idea for the tattoo for a really long time. Because when you have that amount of emotional pain, you don't really feel the physical pain as much. I can totally attest to it. Although, getting this part, healing it while grieving has been very, very tough. But I feel like I've done a good job. My tattoo artist was really happy with how this has come out, and we are going to present it at the Boston Tattoo Convention. It's a great piece. I absolutely get stopped everywhere I go by a couple people who want to talk about my tattoo now. And I actually feel more comfortable in fall and winter when I can wear a sweatshirt now, because I wasn't anticipating all the attention I'd get. But anyway, I wanted to keep this fairly short, but this is my new arm. And this is the main item I use. The light was being strange with this, but it's Hustle Butter. They also have just the original version, which I've used too, but this CBD balm I got because this underarm section was awful. You could see it goes all the way up into the pit. Back here was pretty awful too, and you can see the way he blended it. That was amazing. I love my tattoo so much. But and I use this for at least the first week. This is also, the CBD balm has also proven to be really great on, I have parts of my body, like my foot, where I have eczema on, and this has really, really helped with that. And then I use this now. I do want to say, before I say too much about this, my skin loves Eucerin. My skin has always loved this product. But my tattoo artist said that some of his clients had a bad reaction. So please, please, please test your skin before you use something like this. But when it gets itchy, I have found this stuff really does help. This stuff doesn't rub in as much, but it does help. The healing process was so fast compared to when I've been getting tattooed since I was 14 years old. And if you'd like me to do a full tattoo tour, I'm happy to do that. I have quite a few pieces on my back. My very first piece, I was very, very young. It's a little stick and poke heart that, only certain people get to see. I don't think I could show that one on on YouTube. But all the others I could probably show you. And so from someone who has been getting tattooed 30 years almost. Wow, I feel old. But yes, I've been getting tattooed for 30 years. The artist is everything. Getting tattooed now versus even just a few years ago with AI and the technology, it's really incredible. You need to find someone who can saturate ink into skin. I mean, this was, I'm pretty sure this was just one coat, but it's gorgeous. And I'll never get my armpit tattooed again. This armpit will stay bare. I would go to the elbow again just because I think it looks cool. If you have any questions for me, another tip, do plan time to rest and heal. I was much better about it when I first started the journey, and then the second pass of this area was my second to last session. It was only a 5-hour session compared to 7-hour sessions, and I got full tattoo flu from the amount of coverage we did and the type of work we did. But then when we did the full cover here, we did this line and here, another 5-hour session, I was fine. So be prepared to not know how you're going to react. And if you're getting a larger area of your body done, really do plan to take a couple days off. I got pretty sick. I have autoimmune issues, so, if you're 20, or, whatever, I don't know if you have tattoo sleeve money, but, yeah, if you have any questions, I am happy to answer them. If you would like to book with my artist, he's not my artist, he's everybody's artist, I will link his stuff in the description box below. He works for Boston Tattoo Company out of Medford, Massachusetts. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little diversion from the usual content. Let me know if you want more tattoo content. I do think I'm probably going to end up getting more at some point, just not anytime soon. I need a break. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this. I hope you all have a safe and happy 4th of July. Keep your tattoos out of the sun. Oh, that was the other thing. Hold on. I have also invested in SPF clothing because many of you may know you can't put sunscreen on a healing tattoo. So I got this little wrap at Bar, and then I have another like gingham top that I like to wear as well that keeps it out of the sun. I just love this one. This is one of my favorites. And I also wash it in delicates and I air dry them so that they don't lose that SPF. I'm a little concerned about that, and I don't want to be wearing something I think I have sun coverage with and then don't, and then go home and my tattoo is red or sunburnt. I would cry. So there's so much you can do from SPF clothing and other things, and even my SPF clothing, my little gingham top has like little holes in the armpit, so like you air out. It's actually there. If you go to a good company, a lot of these like summer sun gear clothes are actually designed really well now. I've always tried to stay out of the sun as much as I could because I've had a few moles removed and things. I'm sure any dermatologist that sees my sleeve would probably hate it. But, yeah, I just, that is the number one thing that's going to kill your tattoos is sun. My boyfriend had full sleeves, and when he lifted his arm, his underarm was so much darker than the top because he had them for so long. He had gotten sleeves way before anybody that I knew had sleeves. Like 20 years ago, he was pretty cool. Anyway, all right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you learn this, whether you have tattoos or not. And again, please let me know what you think, your opinions, honest opinions. Just be kind and respectful. And if you are in the Boston area and want a tattoo, go see my guy. All right. See you later, guys. Take care.